Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome, and it's really good to have you here. And if you are a returning subscriber, oh, soul, family, hearts and kisses, it's good to have you here. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments and your subscribes. Thank you for your donations both to myself and to the GoFundMe that I have going on down below for a dog and cat, street dog and cat rescue centre that's based in Sri Lanka. If you would like to have a look down there, if you cannot afford to add anything into it, please can you just share that GoFundMe with as many people as possible, because the more awareness that we make on this subject, the more love it will actually get. Know that all of my readings, both personal and the ones that you see on YouTube, are for entertainment purposes only. Anything that comes up in the areas of law, finance, mental health or physical health, if it really resonates for you and your story, please ensure that you are actually gaining the advice of those who are qualified in that sector before taking any advice and guidance from me or from anybody else who reads tarot. I mean, use your discernment always, but know that by watching my videos, both personal and the ones on YouTube, you are there agreeing to take responsibility for yourself while watching them and therefore after. If I state any type of pronoun, I'm just picking up on energy. We hold both masculine and feminine energy. It's up to you whether or not you assign a gender. You don't have to. And don't make the story fit. If it doesn't, it's collective. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. Now, I'm going to be clapping my hands to cleanse the space around us, because I don't know where my bell is and I haven't really looked for it because I keep forgetting to. So if any of you know of good places to get bells, I know that's a really random request, just place a link down below. I'm going to be clapping my hands in 3, 2, 1. I need to get a bell because I look so stupid doing that. Right, let's see. I was called over here and I want to see why. Okay, so we've got water and fire. We have fire signs. So I've got a bit of carrot in my mouth, in my teeth, because I've just been eating a carrot, obviously. Sorry, I'm in a really weird mood. Fire signs are Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. And then you have water signs, which are, let's see if I can get this right, Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. Something needs to be washed away. There's some sort of fiery energy that's coming towards someone. We should eat that properly. That needs to be washed away. What needs to be washed? What needs to be washed? Ooh, a nasty spell. There's always some crud, isn't there? Yeah, someone needs to cleanse this away. Or someone needs to have a bath. It could be just having a salt bath. There's something about running water and setting intentions in running water that's really important here for someone. It could be as little as just running a bath, putting a bit of salt in it and setting the intention. I set the intention that everything that is dense in energy and is not for my highest and greatest good is washed away down the plug hole when I pull out the plug. It can be as little as that. So there's a need to wash something away. I'll pop them there. Why are you so far away from me today? Can I get one more, please? Just one. Scrying mirror and shadow is upside down. There may be someone trying to watch through mirrors. And if you've already cleansed, if you've already had some sort of spiritual bath, or so I can see someone mopping the floor with something. And I heard fairy dust, so I don't know if somebody makes their own cleansing. I heard cleansing balm or cleansing like floor wash. Whatever it is that you're doing, keep doing it. It works because it's stopping someone from being able to look in or remote view. Because I feel like there's someone, something, some group, some whatever that were sending low vibrational intentions and then trying to watch to see whether it had worked. Now I got called over here. Tales from the Heart Oracle. Okay, so this is somebody who is hiding their feelings. They're hiding who they are. This is somebody who claims that they are not part of the LGBTQIA+ community, but they're hiding some sort of skeletons in their closet, because you have colours coming out in reverse. And you, oh, I heard Pray the Gay Away again. I keep hearing this. It's so flipping weird. And it's so low vibing. And then you have skeleton closet. And then we have cold as ice upside down. I am getting the energy of someone sending some sort of spell to alter someone's sexuality. That is so messed up. That's so weird. Gut feeling, pleading man, and special recipe, and kaboom. Okay, so we have someone here who is trying to change someone's sexuality, because it may be that whoever it is that they're sending it to does not find them attractive. So they're sending something here, but it keeps getting washed away. It keeps getting washed away, and they can't see whether or not it's working because they've been blocked, or the way that they were remote viewing has been blocked, because someone here got a gut feeling about this pleading man. This is something to do with this pleading man. And there's a special recipe here with the boom, with the tower. Someone here was trying to alter, if not just the sexuality, especially with the colours card coming out though, with it being in reverse. They were trying to alter the way that someone looks at them, or looks at those from the LGBTQI. This doesn't want to stay up. Why do you not want to stay up? You get there. Clarity. Three witches. Three witches card is in reverse though. They've been blocked, or they don't have their powers, or it's not working anymore. Look, lovely pictures is upside down. They've been blocked from watching you. They've been blocked from being able to see what you're up to. And I feel like this is on a physical realm as well, as in they can't see what you're up to online. They can't look at your pictures. They can't watch your YouTube videos. They can't listen to your blogs. They can't hear your podcasts. They have been blocked. They've been completely and utterly blocked. And dead peacock. I never knew what this card meant, so I'm going to leave it. Can I get one more, please? Pandora's box and bandages. Because they opened up a box and they were expecting there to be a world of pain in there for someone else. They were trying to mess with someone, but all they did was give someone hope here. And I feel like it's this pleading man. They were trying to mess with this person's... I don't know if this pleading man is bisexual or gay or, I don't know, pan, or any one of those fabulous labels, right? And you have three women here, or you have three feminine energies who are manipulating this person to feel a certain way, to stay, to do something, I don't know. This person no longer has clairaudience. There's someone, one of these women or one of these feminine energies was clairaudient, and they have nothing now. They didn't want this masculine looking at your picture or looking at anyone's picture. They didn't want them looking in, they didn't want them looking into their shadow. Because if this person was carrying shame around their sexuality, there's the way that you're linked in, there's something to do with your social media, or how you connect to a broader audience, how you connect to other people. And there's something very charming, I heard, and very siren-like about someone's voice, their throat chakra, and very healing, as in people are just drawn to the way that you speak. And it's not so much just about the topic, it's how you explain the topic, it's the compassion within that topic. Maybe you use examples from your own life or things like that to really engage the viewer, or engage your audience, or engage the person that you're talking to. And this pleading man at some point has said, do you know what, I need to look inside that skeleton closet. I need to have a look at those skeletons. How am I going to be me if I don't do that? It makes sense why somebody here was trying to send you spell work, trying to get you all janked up in weird energy so that you can inspire someone here. They wanted you to have some sort of tower, or they wanted this pleading man to have some sort of tower, or both of you. They end up with the Pandora's box. And that Pandora's box, because I didn't realise that. I didn't remember the end of the story, and I think someone in the I was going to say in the collective, but yeah, somebody in the comment section told me that actually what was in there was also hope. So this person has opened Pandora's box, and I don't know if they've already come out as being gay or bi or pan or ace or whatever they may be, to the horror, to, yeah, look, the lies you tell in reverse. They told the truth. Good for you. I applaud you. I applaud you. And it was a massive tower. That's when they started doing this spell work. They started doing more spell work, forbidden fruit. So they told, oh my gosh, they've told the person they were married to. Now, forbidden fruit, I'm not really going to show you that because she's got, as much as she's wearing like a bikini top, it's all a bit too spicy. So you get to see the bottom of her legs and a bit of an apple. And you've got altar. One of these women here, out of those 3 witches, is married to this person. They may have had an inkling that this person may have not been completely straight. I heard a man of God, so there may be quite a lot of strict religious rules here as well. But they did some sort of puppet, some sort of magic to bind this person so that they would find this feminine energy either attractive or that they would just stay with them. And they would renew their vows or something. But they told the truth. They told the truth. They said that they've more or less been inspired to tell the truth. Drinks of pain are here and altar. So they bound this person way before. They bound this person when they knew that this person would not be happy in a relationship, but they did it anyway. This pleading man energy may have ended up with a drinking issue or the substance issue because they weren't happy and they were feeling conflicted. And there's the energy of wanting to stay in, you know, and be a family man, family he, she, they. But then also being deeply unhappy and not understanding why they couldn't leave. And it's because they were being bound. They were being bound. Big time being bound. Where do you want to go? Rising sign in Aries, direct, forthright, and quick to act. So this person usually is very direct in the way that they would speak. And that was blocked. But I'm also getting this water cleansing, the colours in reverse, and then the lovely pictures. This person took some advice you may have given. They took some advice, and that's what woke them up from some sort of forbidden fruit special recipe spell. Sagittarius is the 9th sign. So this is also to do with our philosophies, our ways of looking at life and how we kind of connect ourselves into that. And you have Aquarius. So they were bound into some sort of duty when it came to their peers, their community, because you have the Archangel, I was going to say Archangel Michael, but what I was going to say is Aquarius. Irreverent, quirky and kind. And then Taurus is underneath. So there is, whatever community they are connected to, the way that you are seen or perceived is very important. I keep hearing a man of God. It's very important that you are seen a certain way, that you act a certain way. You have to listen to the books, the holy books. It doesn't have to be a man of God Christian. It could be a man of God Muslim, could be a man of God Hindu, man of gods. But they bound them and somebody woke up. They were able to remove themselves from this because they took some sort of spiritual cleansing bath, that they took someone's advice here. It helped them. But this Taurus energy coming out is about luxury and it's about income. So the person that was binding them was doing so even though they knew that this person wasn't happy, even though they knew this person wouldn't find them attractive in that way. There was something to do with finances, to do with money and control. Money and control. Virgos are usually conscientious, analytical and clever. They strive for perfection and can often be hard on themselves. So they were really pushing this person to doubt themselves. Why were they remote viewing collective? Libra. Legality of something. And Scorpios can be passionate, intense and secretive. They can also be extremely private and guarded with their emotions. And then those born under Libra are all about balance. Natural born diplomats with buckets of charm. They enjoy pleasing people and keeping things on an even keel. So this Libra energy here, we were talking about your energy comes across as being very charming. So maybe this person, this pleading man was attracted to men and to women, and they found you attractive as well as, I don't know, energies of the same sex. And this is something that they weren't allowed to express, or let alone feel safe in labeling themselves that way. And I don't know how you've done this for them, but your energy, your voice, something is soothing and makes them feel safe to be themselves. Because this Scorpio here, this person has, they've been very private and guarded with how they feel. And this big kaboom, it just says boom, but I think of the fifth element, big bada boom. And the lies you tell in reverse, this person has told the truth. I don't know if when this spell broke and they just went, this is what's happening, this is who I am, or they're about to do this, and it's going to cause such a ruckus. Oh my gosh. You have the position of Mars in your chart can show how you express anger and what gets you all fired up. You're going to get so angry, so angry. You may have a Virgo here who's very, very angry because their spells aren't working, because they are blocked. If this pleading man has already moved away, and I'm saying man just because it says it there, but take it as it resonates. If this person's already moved away, they're blocked. They've not only been blocked from being able to remote view you or watch your Facebook or your social media or whatever, this pleading man's also blocked them. So they can't see what this pleading man's doing. And you've got Aquarius coming out here. Aquarians are known as the eccentrics of the zodiac. They are free-thinking idealists who love technology and innovation. They can also be quite aloof and private. Okay, so there's something about them not knowing a lot about you. I don't know if this is the pleading man or if this is the three that were doing spell work. They don't really know that much about you. They find you very mysterious, and now you've been blocked completely. They've blocked you completely. I mean, the other way around. Looking at where the planet Mercury is in your chart will help you understand your communication style and how you process and absorb information. So they were trying to figure out what it is about how you influence other people, how you're able to have such a positive influence on other people. How can they stop that? So that may be why they were trying to do something to someone's energy here, so that you wouldn't be so agreeable to other people's subconscious, or the way that, you know, when you just vibe with someone and you've just met them and your energies just click, right? There's going to be a conscious judgment of the other person. The first, I think it's like 5 or 10 seconds of meeting someone, you judge whether or not you like them. It can be the way that they dress, the way that they speak, the way that they walk. Do they smell well? Do they smell well? Do they smell good? There has to be an energetic or subconscious kind of connection also, be that pheromones, energy, vibrations. And when you really like someone, you just click with them, right? They're trying to figure out how to change that, how to get people to go, ew, rather than go, ah. And that's what this spell was about. Like, you got Uranus here. They were trying to make your energy weird, or project their energy onto yours, so that when people were connecting with you, they were reading their energy and not actually your authentic energy. And you've got here where Uranus in your birth chart, where Uranus is in your birth chart helps you understand sudden changes or shifts in your personal life as well as in the world. And then your birth chart reveals the location of the planets in the sky at your birth, giving insight into your personality and your path. So they were trying to change something here. They were trying to read your birth chart and change something here. Your rising sign is called your ascendant. It shows an individual's first reaction to new people and situations, and is the mask you wear to meet the world. Thank you. And then they've been researching this with Mercury. They've been looking into this, looking into ways to, it's almost like puppeteer you so that you act in weird ways, or you don't act in the way that your energy is connecting with people. That's weird, man. Patiently, what you want, get what you need. Your hard work is paying off. So they thought that if they'd done this for long enough, their hard work would pay off and they would get their finances, because they'd be able to keep this person bound. They may have done this for a very long time, you know. You're just being seen as like a thorn in someone's side, because you are inspiring other people to stand in their authentic truth, to be themselves. Coherence is here. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. Exactly. So you or someone in the collective has been just inspiring other people to truly be themselves. And we say it quite a lot, I want to stand in my authentic light. But when you really think about what your authentic light is, especially if you're being brought up in a hostile environment or an environment where you being authentic will mean that your family will isolate you or ostracize you, where you could be harmed, because in some places in the world, being gay or being a lesbian or being bisexual or even being transgender, and I know that's not a sexuality, can have you killed, it can have you unalived. So it can be very difficult to be your authentic self. Everyone wants to be in their authentic light, but sometimes you're not able to. But you've inspired this person against adversity, against the fact that they would lose a large chunk of the community around them. They may lose a large chunk of their friendship circles, and they'd have to start from square one again. You've inspired this person to be brave, not only to be authentic, but to be brave and to be themselves, and to know that love is love no matter what it looks like. You know, as long as you are not harming another and they're not harming you, then love is love, right? They don't like this. This person doesn't like this because it takes away from some idea that they had for what their life was going to be like. They're living in fear. They're not being authentic for themselves either, because if you are willing to sacrifice having actual unconditional love with another person that you're married to just for money, then you are deeply, deeply unhealed. You're deeply lost. You can still find a way, you can still heal, but you're deeply, deeply lost. Because that must be really happy as well. That person must be very unhappy, but they're quite willing to bind another person, another person's soul, another person's free will, just so that they could have money, so they could have, there's something about, they want it to be a pillar of that society. They want it to be seen in a specific light. Your highest ideals are rules of get it out into the world, and then you have work through your fears upside down. I feel like both of them were sitting in fear for a very long time, and that's the reason why this pleading man was able to be bound so well, because it was feeding off of his fears, or it was vibrating with those fears, but not anymore. Because look, the end of a tough cycle approaches is upside down. So this, whoever this feminine energy is out of the three witches, because the thing is they're upside down, they've been blocked completely. Their special recipe was supposed to stop it was supposed to stop the way that you helped others. You were supposed to get angry. So you may be very serene. You may be someone that it takes a while to anger. They wanted you to see red. They wanted this masculine to see red. There was something about embarrassing either you or them. Daughter value, community in reverse, man holding the heart in reverse, alchemy in reverse, and daughter value, yeah. They wanted this person to stay in their triggers. Have faith in your dreams. So we have here for alchemy, it says, the frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemist to perform the miracles of transmutation. So they wanted this person to stay wounded. They wanted this person to stay in fear or in doubt that they couldn't start again by themselves. I suppose when, you know, you have, there's something here about this person upholding certain standards and expectations, not only of the community around them, but of their family. And I'm hearing of God. So they may have been looking at their faith or looking at spirituality or looking at religion in only one way. And it became very restrictive for them. That's why there was so much shame. Because if they are reading a holy book that is telling them you can't be gay, that means you're a sinner. That means that you're going to go to hell or something bad's going to happen to you. Then what? What do you do with that? Because especially if you are told that it's a choice. It's a choice. You are choosing to do this. When really it's not a choice. No one wakes up, you know, at 13 years old or at 17 or whatever age and goes, I think I'll be gay today. No one does that, which means that it is already innately within you. That was already created as part of who you are. And this person, I think, they've opened their eyes to that it wasn't a choice, that there's nothing to be ashamed of. They were created this way, and they can still believe in God. They can still pray to God. They can still pray to Allah. They can still have a love, and they can still be loved and not be judged. And Like I said, it can be very difficult if everyone around you has a specific way of thinking when it comes to spirituality or religion, and it's one way or the highway. And especially when it comes down to something that you can't control, which is your sexuality, that's very difficult to go, hey, actually, this is who I am authentically. And it means that that tower has fallen, or that tower is about to fall, and that person's going to walk away from an old timeline. Wowee, that's very empowering. It's very bittersweet though as well, but it's empowering. My goodness. Now you have here the community. There's a whole community that are a part of this. It's not just 3 witches. And this has come up before in readings, that there's an inner circle that's up to no good with this. And there's an outer circle that don't know about this, because that energy at the start of pray the gay away. This again is to do with like using a holy book for the wrong reasons, taking psalms or taking portions of it and then using that to hex someone. And that is with that cleansing water there, and their spell in reverse with manifestation. That's what they were doing to this pleading man. And I'm saying pleading man because this person maybe for a very long time didn't know who they were, so they were clinging to the things that they knew even if they were dysfunctional. But they've known with that gut feeling that that is not what they want to be doing. They've known that they are being drawn in and almost like held prisoner in a place that they don't want to be. And they were sending this pray the gay away energy towards someone in the collective as well, irrespective of whether or not you are gay or whether you are, you know, in the LGBTQIA+ community. It's also to do with the fact that the energy of who I'm reading right now is very accepting of others, of all walks of life, of all cultures, of all ethnic backgrounds, of all skin colours. We are all one, you know. We talk about like there being different races. There's a human race. We segregate ourselves. We've segregated ourselves for so flipping long. And it's more fault of one than others, if that makes sense, right? But it's just the human race. And this person doesn't like how open-minded you are and how accepting you are. So whatever they're sending with this spell in reverse is to take that away. They want someone to be more narrow-minded, or they want others to see you in this light. They don't want people to be inspired by you. They don't want you, I heard, spreading the good word. They don't want you spreading the good word. Community and have faith in your dreams. So this is also something to do with your it's to do with your third eye. It's to do with your highest ideals. They've been blocked. They were trying to block this person for so long. Alchemy, they were trying to stop this person from healing all these fears that they may have had with Scorpio, because it was bringing them in finances, keeping this person where they were. Soul forgiveness and miracle, your commitment is being tested. So I don't know if this pleading man wishes to come forward. This person wouldn't have known though. Who needs soul forgiveness? Again, it's the man holding the heart asking for soul forgiveness. Maybe at one point this person was going along with what they were saying because 1, they were spellbound, but 2, because they were wrapping themselves up in fear that if they didn't, then they would be exposed. Because I don't feel like they didn't know that other people knew. There may have been some bribery going on or something along these lines. Miracle here says the frequency of miracle supports our belief in ourselves as part of source. Therefore, our belief that anything is possible. Exactly. You've given them that. You've literally given them that, and I think that's beautiful. What's the soul? Why does this person want soul forgiveness? Communication and fearless love and throat chakra, because this person was blinded to pain. They were blinded to the lack of alchemy in their life, to fear, to how people would have reacted to them if they had come out and said, do you know what? I'm not straight. I'm this, this, and this, and God still loves me, or Allah still loves me. Look, divine masculine's coming out. This person was frightened to stand in the divine masculine energy. So instead, they were projecting with fearless love in reverse. They were talking negativity on anyone that was outside of the realm of that limitation of how they were taught and how everyone in their community was taught, what it is to be a man or a woman of God. There is no they, you know. For all you know, this person may be non-binary, right? This person kind of went with the status quo of what everyone else said because of fear that if they actually stood up in their authentic light, that they would just be cut out and that they wouldn't be able to survive by themselves. You have the throat chakra. The frequency of the throat chakra, the blue flower of life, supports our self-expression and our sense of peace and balance, and it's upside down. So they want to apologize, or they wish to get forgiveness for the way that they would have spoken badly about you or anyone who had such open-mindedness and limitless acceptance and appreciation for all walks of life, for all of us, for one human race, rather than segregation, right? Communication, the frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balance exchange. Wow. Now, I really, really want to have a look at these cards underneath. This one. Your faith, look. Hidden tendencies, large institutions or overwhelming events. Your faith. Your faith seems to be the door to value for many and brings in a lot of good juju, And I heard, I don't know why I listen to them. They listen to someone say certain things about you. An important end, a new beginning is coming in. One more, please. And it says here, you will not let fear stop you this time, and it's upside down. So this person may have been very, very fearful of an important end and a new beginning. And now you miss someone is upside down, and a powerful personal growth. So this person lost their own window of opportunity, maybe to reach out to you, because they were blinded by pain, because they were too fearful of what other people would think of them. And now you've got the gift of sacred sight, so you can see who it is who's a snake. And this person here, this pleading man, may still be in that energy of pleading because they've done something. I don't know what it is that they've done exactly, but they did something when they were I was going to say quite happily, but no, when they were hiding in fear and shame of who they were, because they may look at you and see how liberated you are in just genuinely being yourself, irrespective of whether or not you are part of the, you know, the LGBTQIA+ community. It's just being comfortable in yourself, and that's something they never were, because an elder will teach you is in reverse. There's something about them. At some point they were trying to elicit anger, or they may have been helping to create anger for someone who has the gift of sacred sight, for you to be alone. Is this like a love scam of some sort? Take care of yourself, yeah. They wanted someone here to stop talking or communicating on these things, on being open, on being loving, on being accepting, because they saw it as going against the word of God. But really, this person was just projecting. Look, a new world is born, it's upside down. They didn't want that. I heard these new age hippies or these new age people. But this person now feels like they want atonement, or they need rebalance. This new world is born upside down. And I will show you who to trust, because the thing is, they don't know who to trust, and they know that you wouldn't trust them because you can read their energy very, very easily. Calm amidst the chaos. This person's angry that they've missed out on something beautiful. The unending sadness of looking back, endless regret, obsessive grief, replaying the past, and negative nostalgia. There you go, because they didn't listen. They didn't listen at first, even though now they have. And your words or your instructions or your mantras or your songs or whatever it is that you do in how you connect to a broader audience, they didn't at first listen to what you were saying, and instead they poo-pooed it, or they used this as an example when they were doing their own podcast, or when they were, you know, in church or in temple, to say this is what we need to stay away from. But the more they listen, the more they become inspired, and the more they realize that they may have been targeting or speaking ill on somebody who was very, very connected, who was very, very gifted, very psychic, very protected, and very, very of light. because heed why counsel is upside down. They wish they'd listened earlier, because you also have here clean up time. They want to clean up the mess that they've made. It's time for a treat, because they look, and your sensuality is beautiful, because they are, they can see the things around them and how this tower is crumbling, and how if they had done this earlier, they could be at a different position in their life, whether that's with you or whether that's with somebody else. But they wouldn't be in a world of hurt. They wouldn't have things crumbling around them if they had just taken the time to be, what's the word, not codependent on how other people saw them. That's sad, isn't it? That is sad. Holding on way too tight. They've been holding on way too tight. Magical space clearing time is upside down. Healing from a heartache. Someone's cleansed away some sort of energy. I don't know if they were sending energy towards you with these 3 witches before. They wanted somebody to hurt or something. They wanted somebody to feel casted away out of your depth and feeling abandoned. You did. They didn't want someone to be brave. They didn't want somebody continuing with their spiritual gift because they saw it as a threat. But the signs are with you already. The signs are with you that these people have been blocked, because you've got here transitions to the spirit realm in reverse. They've been blocked. Whatever it is that they were trying to do has been blocked completely. The past returns for a time. And I will watch over you. So they may have things watching over them. This may be old energy for all of them, not just for this pleading masculine. Because something that they did around October that they thought was a wonderful idea, an aha moment, that they thought that would get rid of something, because you got stifled, bored and stuck upside down. Just stuck it with them, because look again, October, Halloween. They tried going to find solutions in unknown places in the darkness, and they got something stuck to them. So this may be why this person is also wishing they could have connected with you. The power of 3. And we have the 3 witches over here. They've all lost their powers. They've all lost their foresight, or they've all lost their connection to God. The 17 path power. The 17 path to power. They've lost everything. Oh my gosh! Intoxication, distorted view, and overindulgence. They've lost everything, including this pleading man. This pleading man may have had a direct channel to God before, because I don't know why I'm getting this person could be either they are a preacher or a pastor, or they may come from a family of people who are, and they had that gift of connecting to angels, and they lost that. They threw that down the kitchen sink when they started speaking ill of somebody who's actually an earth angel, when they started doing the bidding of these 3 witches in reverse. Because the thing is as well, yes, someone can spellbind you, but you still have free will. You can still fight and have free will. You can still heal and have free will. And you can't, what's the word? It's almost like going, look, I'm depressed. That's the reason why I treat people like crap. Or I have anxiety. This is the reason why I never want to spend time with you or speak to you or pick up the phone. And that might be true to a certain degree. But that, you can't make an excuse for the reason why I don't know if I'm explaining that properly. Even if this person has had a spell cast against them, they can't use that as an excuse for why everything that they did was what they did. Because we still have free will to a certain degree. Your contradictions and complexities are interesting. So it took them a very long time. It took them a long time. It took them looking into their skeletons and realizing it's okay not to be okay. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to be gay. It's okay to be bi. It's okay to be absolutely fabulously whatever you want to be is absolutely okay. It took them so long. Wisdom is light as a feather, and after sadness, hope, happiness and hope returns. That's the Pandora's box that came out, is that they're realizing that things have to crumble to be rebuilt. But they waited too long to be able to share that with you. Because maybe they wanted to. They waited way too long. Way too long. I'm going to go over here and then I'm done. I can't fight this feeling anymore. Come on now. I will always come back to my beloved, and it's upside down. So they know they've effed up. They know that the window is closed. Please don't be angry with me forever. So they're worried that you are very, very angry with them, because they may have targeted you. My soul is bound to your soul and it's upside down. So someone here may have done a chord removal. Someone needs to do a chord removal. Oopsie. We've got here our separation is ending, upside down. And then we also have girl with a snake, empath, and the narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enabled, and boundaries. Cupid's arrow is coming out as well. And we've had the word charmed come up quite a few times, and it's reminding me now of the 90s program Charmed. I freaking love that, with the 3 witches. Oh my gosh, there are so many messages in there. I'm going to have to watch that. They lost their, to the power of 3. Them working together. They were stronger working together, but they've been defeated. Talking is upside down. Interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, and hovering. They've all been blocked. They've all blocked each other because this Cupid's arrow here, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting, hesitation. This third person thought that they would be able to get you back or get you interested in them in some way. Isn't that sad? That's someone's twin flame there. Yin, yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, and complement each other. That is very sad. That is someone's twin flame. And I know that someone's going to be like, oh my gosh, what? So I never get to have a twin flame. Not everyone has a twin flame. And not always are your twin flames ready. No one wants to be meeting their twin flame when they're still in the middle of a dark night of the soul, or they're still, you know, going through massive wounding. That relationship would not be pretty, would not be beneficial, and no one would heal from that. It's not to say that in the future this person cannot heal. Maybe they already have, but it's up to you whether or not you want this person in your life after all of the stuff that they've done. For others, you're not supposed to be with this person in this life. You're supposed to be with a higher level soulmate, and that's okay. Anything else, please? Yeah, because look, you've got kisses coming out in reverse. Unconditional loving, giving and receiving, affection, falling in love. Someone here is not in love with this person or doesn't want to be with this person, because it says here receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues, because you're moving on to brighter and higher vibrational things. Don't go anywhere. I'm coming back. Maybe in another lifetime. Maybe in another lifetime. Like, which one was poking out at me? Where are you? No, not you. Golden mirror. Self-absorbed, narcissistic, one-sided relationship, and love bombing. I'm going to leave it there. I think that's self-explanatory. I hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to my channel and that resonated, I would love you to hit on the like, the subscribe, and the notification bell so you can see more of my content and when I post. And if you are a returning subscriber, soul family, hearts, kisses, stay awesome. Love you guys. Know that my readings are closed. If you would like to be put on the waiting list for when they open up again, it's only 10 spaces. Please get in contact with me through Bronwen's Cove Tarot email, which you can find down below. The way that you can hold your place so that it's a definite that you are going to be seen, you are going to get a reading, is to pay. You have to contact me first, we'll speak together, and then I will set up a custom invoice for you. Once it's been paid, you will be put onto the waiting list and will be the 1st, 2nd, 3rd up to the 10th when it opens up again. Okay, I bid you adieu and I hope you have a lovely day. Ooh, let me get up. Bye.